It's a beautiful day outside in the garden. We are at mid-March and I'm coming to just check on my winter sowing and just to see how things are going. And I see some other things are growing and blooming and blossoming. I'm very happy. So I'll show you a couple things and then we'll take a look and see what we're going to do with some of the items that we've winter sowed, if they're ready. It's been a pretty warm spring. Well, technically it's not spring yet. It's been a relatively warm winter. So some stuff is just kind of ready to go already. But I'll show you a few things I've gone on ahead and grown, and some seeds I've sown. So let's see. Ooh, okay. A wasp already. Okay. But I'm very excited. This is my first year growing garlic. And so these are some garlic I've grown. I feel like I just heard something maybe under my deck. What is that noise? We're just gonna keep it moving. We'll run back in the house if it gets crazy. I also went on ahead and planted in some seeds for radishes, rutabaga, and some kohlrabi. Those I got from a seed swap that I went to. I think I need to water them, but we also might get some rain, so I might put a little bit of water, give them a little bit of water. I've never grown rutabaga or kohlrabi, so I don't even know if those are big enough for that, but we're just gonna see what happens. Over here I planted some more beets, a variety of beets. I'm really excited about one of the varieties I put in here. It's called an albino. Beet, so I'm looking forward to seeing those come up. So now let's check on our winter sowing. I already looked these over to see what's looking good, and some of them are coming up and doing some things. I have some poppies in there that are doing something. I actually have my celery in here. You could barely see it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it in there or not, but there you go. My celery looks like it has sprouted, so I'm excited about that. My snapdragons, lots of snapdragons. I may have enough to give away to some people. Quite a few in there. So far I'm only seeing one with a possible on the marigolds, but I'm gonna let those keep going and see what else I can come up with. The Canterbury bells, I've never grown these before, and those look like they're doing something. And my petunias are starting to come through. So there's a few things there. I have a few salvia in there. But what I'm really excited about are my onions. So let's take a look and see what we're gonna do with the onions. I don't know if you all saw the video that I did when I started the winter sowing. If not, you can go check that out. But one of the concerns I had was that my labeling would come off, and they stayed on, probably because we had a relatively dry, not a lot of snow, a lot of rain winter, so they stayed on, so that's okay. Today it's close to 80 degrees and it's March, the mid-March, and it's close to 80 degrees outside. I don't know, that ain't right, y'all. Bulgarian leeks. And I'm not gonna put these in yet, partly because I have to figure out exactly where I want to plant them. I think I know where I want to put them, but I want to make sure. Oh, I got garlic growing over there too. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna open these up and make sure there's good moisture, and I'm just gonna let them stay open. Here are my Bulgaria leeks. So those are the Bulgarian leeks. My brown onions and my red onions. The brown onions, I think, are a long, I can't remember the name, season, long light, long sun, something, onion. So I don't know if I'm gonna get them to bulb because I think I live in an intermediate area. There's long, there's medium, and there's short. And I gotta check to see what they are. Long day, intermediate day, and short day. So I'm gonna check to see. I think the brown onions are long day. I don't think I'm in a long day area, so we'll see how this works. But the red onions should work because they're short day. And I think if you are in a long day area, you could grow long, intermediate, and short. And if you're in a intermediate, I think I can grow intermediate and short. So we're just gonna see how it goes. If worse comes to worse, at least I know I'll be able to eat the greens, even if I can't get them to bulb. But I'm gonna try to get them to bulb. So here are the brown day onion, the brown onions, the long day onions. So I got a few of these in here. They're looking good. It's not a whole lot, and that's okay because each one of these is an onion. So I think that that's a good number. So again, I'm going to, these still have a little moisture to them. I'm going to go ahead and still water them in and sprinkle them with a little vermiculite. So those are those. And these are my red onions. Wow, that's a lot. These are the ones that are the short day onions. So I'm actually feeling pretty good about these. Some of these look, I'm wondering if they're damping off. I don't know. Some of them look like they got a little leggy, but that's okay. We're gonna work with what we have and see what in here is salvageable. I'm gonna plant all of them. So based on the fact that these look like they're the most productive and these are actually the short day, which I think work better in my area, I'm already thinking that I may get some bulbs happening here. Maybe not so much on here, but the leeks should be good. So let me go and water each of these, put a little vermiculite on them, and then I'm just gonna leave them out. I'm gonna put them back out where they were, let them sit in the sun and grow a little bit more right directly where they are. And then I will set them up and plant them. My neighbors are already out here barbecuing. It ain't even the weekend yet. And it's March, but it feels good. Smells good.